Hey YouTube land, it's Tychondrous here doing another action figure review. Now this is for the Neca Dark Horse Predator wave. This is the newest wave of Predator figures that have been released by Neca. The only other ones that they released was the Ahab Ultimate Edition, which unfortunately I have not picked up. I will at some stage. I do want them, I just haven't been able to get around to it, and as soon as I saw this wave I just knew I had to get it because it looks awesome. So this is basically Broken Tusk Predator, and he is a mixture of new and old parts. The old parts that are on him is this waist piece, and I think the shoulders and the thigh guards are old sculpts. They're actually taken from the Stalker Predator from Kenner, and what's interesting is the Kenner version is literally the first translation of Broken Tusk, except when they made him, they slightly altered him and they made him the glow in the dark one, and then they made a non-glow in the dark version of him that kind of looks a little bit more like this with the green armor, and it kind of grew from there. But he didn't have the same weapons, and the head was different. He didn't have the gold plate mask. So I'll just get his accessories out, hopefully without breaking them. So he comes with a few accessories. Most notably is this amazing staff. It is a two-piece staff. It comes packaged like that in the behind the blister, and it connects together via a peg, and it is really long. I'm not sure if it's even in focus or in the screen here, but it is an amazingly long blade. It has kind of a standard blade on one side and a spear tip on the other. I'm not familiar with the character, but I'll go on about his packaging. So he's actually the character that's depicted on all the packaging for this wave on the actual back card art. Down on the actual blister you have his name and an artwork of him. This is the artwork from Dark Horse themselves, and then it is pretty much the same write-up as the write-up that's on the Machinko. It's basically saying that mankind's ultimate nightmares come together in mortal combat, and whoever wins we lose. Basically, on the remote planet Ryushi, small ranching community becomes an unwilling participant in a deadly ritual. Extraterrestrial predators have seeded Ryushi with alien eggs in order to create an ultimate hunt. But what they didn't know was that there's an alien queen egg amongst those that they sent as potential hunting stock. And when the predators arrive, the hunters become the hunted, amidst the monumental swarm of aliens, and they may need to turn to the very same humans they regarded as little more than potential trophies to give them any hope of survival. So, and you see the other figures in the wave, which is Machinko, which I have reviewed or will have reviewed by the time I upload this video, and the other one is Hornhead Predator, which is another figure from this wave. So on to this figure himself. He is a fantastic looking figure. Let me see if I can just zoom in on him. Bear with me a moment. I'll just adjust my camera and zoom in. So he has all the standard articulation as most predators. Now one thing that's weird about this guy, his head is on a ball joint. It can kind of tilt left, right, and forward and back. But even though he doesn't have a big side cannon like a lot of the predators, which tend to hinder a lot of their head movement, his head doesn't get a great range of movement. You can get side to side alright, but you can't tilt back. You would think that without the bulk of the cannon you get more back on it, but you don't. The armor piece is pretty much the same chest piece as that glow in the dark Stalker Predator that Kenner did, or that Kenner tribute wave was made from. So Neca did a Kenner tribute wave, I think it was wave 15, I could be wrong, or 16, and it's basically this entire body piece over a standard Predator buck. So he has the standard ball jointed arms that can go out that much. They are quite tight. He has the upper swivel in the bicep. He has dual jointed elbows, so he has a joint here and a joint here just at the wrist, so you can get a great over 90-degree bend. His wrists are the new wrist system. The old predators used to have like a little ball joint on the wrist. These ones are now just a jointed wrist. The gauntlet also swivels. This gauntlet has a new piece to it as well, which is fantastic looking. I love the sculpt of it. It looks like it has stuff that should shoot out from the sides, and it's just really nicely sculpted. He does have the extending blades, and he doesn't come with any alternate hands. He does have a waist swivel. I think he does have an extra, yeah, he should have an extra crunch, ab crunch, but because the armor hinders it, you don't get much of it. He does actually have the opening wrist panel. Just get it to open up, and it actually has the little timer thing detailed inside it, which is pretty sweet. He has the waist, as I said. He should have one joint up here, but it's fairly hindered. He does have ball jointed hips and a swivel at the hidden swivel under the hip. His legs are very tight, at least on my one. He does have dual jointed knees, and then he has the rocker ankle for the ankles. The one thing I will say about my one is that when I first got him, he was very, very stiff. I had to give him a dunk in hot water just to free up some of the joints. His hip on this, his left hand side hip doesn't actually even go out. It's very tight still, so I don't want to push it. And just for his other accessory, comes with this blaster, which is designed straight off the comic book, I'm assuming. And he's designed to hold it in his left hand. You may need to stretch out the fingers before you can get it into his hand when you first get him. But it is designed to hold it in that hand, and it's also designed, if we just get his arm out of the way, it's designed to kind of drape over his neck and kind of fit across his shoulders while he holds this. You can get this thing two-handed. It's very nice that they actually gave you the option to pop the two bits apart. Before, they probably would have just done it as one big spear, but this way it makes it far easier for you to just pop it into his hand two-handed and get him into a really cool looking spear holding pose. So he's really, really cool. And just for a height measurement, bring in the good old tape measure. You just pull back a touch so you can see it. He stands in and around the 9, about 9. He's about 8, about 8 inches. Yeah, he's about 8, just under 8 inches tall, so he's quite a tall figure. And then for another size comparison, here he is next to the Fugitive Predator from the new Predator movie, so, which is also by Neca. So there you go, guys. There's a quick video review for the Broken Tusk Predator. Hopefully, it's getting dark here, unfortunately, at the moment, so the lighting mightn't be the best, so hopefully you're able to see this video and it's clear enough. But as I say, my videos, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Cheers, guys.